Hello guys, welcome back to the bench. Today we're doing an airbrush review, and the review will be of the Badger 360. Don't know what the Dash 9 is. It's 360. I'm guessing maybe certain kits it comes packed with certain stuff, but with this one, this is what we get with this. See, it's just the 360 right there. You're going to get a hose, a hose for your compressor. You're going to get the airbrush and an extra needle, and I don't know why, but it's the same size that comes with it, so I guess if it gets damaged, this is what they gave you, the same size needle that's already in it, and 2 jars. The special thing about this airbrush is it's called the 360 for a reason. It's a siphon feed and a gravity feed. It's both in one, and the 360 comes into play, I'll show you right now, is you're just going to flip that over, and then you're going to plug in your siphon feed, and there you go. Now you got a nice big jar. I guess mostly I would use primer. So, and if you want to do some detail work, you're going to flip it back up. Now it comes with a rather large needle, a 0.7. That's what the silver signifies, and the blue, and then there's a black, and it's a 0.5 and a 0.2 or 3, I think. That's what you get for, I think it's a 0.3, 0.5, 0.7. That's the needle sizes for the Patriot, and I guess it's for this lineup too, because that's the same needle and nozzle that fits both. But again, the draw is that it's a 2-in-1. It's a siphon feed, and it's a gravity feed. The only problem is I would find is it's a small cup. So I guess probably for detail work, or you have to keep adding your paint if you're going to use it in that way. Now, another nice thing about this airbrush is what comes with it is it comes with the adapter for the airbrush. Badger has its own size that fits these compressors. Now, I don't need the hose. Mine's already hooked up, but we do need this adapter. And we will take this out, and we'll put it onto the airbrush. There you go. Now it's your standard size, and for me, I go with quick release. So this is the universal quick release. I'm just going to put it on, and that'll fit what I have now set up at my compressor. With this, you can take the needle out without, just like the Patriot, without taking the whole body apart to clean it. There we go. So that's very convenient. And you can also pull this off for a second here. You can adjust the spring tension right here. It comes as a default. I usually don't mess with it, but if you counterclockwise turn it, you can loosen it up. Don't hit this part. That'll take out the whole spring mechanism. That's only when you're doing your quarterly maintenance. That's when I usually take her out. So you can adjust the tension right there on the trigger. Just put this back on. It's got a nice rubber seal there for the back. There you go. So we put that in. I like to put the opening. They usually show the openings like this when they show off, but the nut ends up dragging on my finger. So I like to go this way. Now it's not dragging on my finger at all. And there you go. All right. So one lucky winner is going to get one of these, as I have 2 of them. And all you got to do is leave a comment below, a thumb up, and you're qualified for the giveaway. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and put the notifications up. I got a lot more giveaways to go. I even think I got a compressor here and a few other things, many more to go throughout the year. So you want to be in touch with all that. Now, one jar doesn't have the siphon, one does. So I would personally keep one for thinner to clear it out. So I would, switch it out and put your paint and then into this for your thinner and clear out the airbrush. Also, what is, I think, I'm not crazy. I don't like siphon feeds because of the cleaning involved. However, with this one, I'm guessing we're going to just pop off the color, flip the cup up, and put the thinner in this way. So we can clean the nozzle out as normal for a gravity feed, and then just put this aside and clean it out. Now, you can also buy, oops, I'm going to show you this in 1 second. Let me grab that. And I'm going to also buy these little caps. I don't know if they'll fit on here, but you could probably make it, yeah, you make it fit. So you can leave your paint in here and just cap it off. You might need a little piece of tape for the ear hole here, but still, you can leave if you're going to do a lot of, I would use this for primer. Well, matter of fact, we're going to prime this paint. I'm going to prime this plain wing right here. So and that will keep it safe. So when you're ready to use your primer again, you just pop this off. You're all set to go. So yeah, they sell these on Amazon, these little caps. I'll put a link below for them. Now I went to my local Hobby Lobby. Hold on, guys. Let's get this on the stand here. There we go. Next to my new Gundam head over here, and got some new statues for the bench. Any Jujutsu Kaisen fans out there? And, old Demon Slayer here. Make sure these guys can take a beating, so they're good for the desk. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Looks like it's just their house generic brand. And we'll put some water in it because we just want to see if it works. And this would be great. Now, I know you're going to have to get your own bottles. I'm going to include one of these with the giveaway. But there's two types of siphon feeds. I'm not sure of the angle, but one's really sharp and over. That's the kind you need for the posh that I did. And then there's ones that are almost straight up and down, which is this. See the angle? So I went and grabbed these, and I believe it'll work. So I just put water in it quick, so we'll test it out at the booth. But it looks like she locks right in. So if that works, look at this. You can get all extra jars now and keep all your paints in here if you're ready to paint. If you're doing a lot of primer, you build a lot of kits, look at that. You're ready to go. So we'll test that out, and then we're going to test two colors. We'll do primer in the Siphon Feed, so we'll use Stannarez Badger's Primer. We'll paint the wing with that, and then we'll use my Mecha Empire. What do I grab here? Teal Frost. We'll try an enamel in the top. We'll do a gravity feed in the top. So we'll check one type of paint for each style of the airbrush. And that's it. All right? So let me prep these paints. Let's go on, put out the air, turn on the air compressor. Stumbling over my words. They recommend between 15 and 50, you know. I read the manual thoroughly, and that's what they recommend for air pressure. Believe it or not, guys. I'll show you right here, 15 to 50. Look at this. But they like to leave it right in the middle at 30. Now, the Patriot, the manual, actually says 15 PSI. It's very efficient, the Patriot, and it works. It sprays everything at 15 PSI. I thought this would have been the same, being the same needle. It's a giant nozzle, but it's telling me right here, you know, stick with 30 as the average. I mean, obviously it says you can go to 15 up to 30. I would put 15 if you want to spray some all-clad, one of the metal paints or the chromes. Obviously you need a very misting for that. But overall, particularly for these two, I'm guessing because siphon feeds require more air anyway. We're going to go ahead and leave it at the 30, the 28 and 30 PSI that they recommend. You get the manual tool, guys, when I send this out to you. All right. The giveaway is for U.S. residents only. And I believe Canada, I'll be able to ship to because the rates are very reasonable to Canada. Also, I got to pay for the shipping on this. But anything overseas, the rates just skyrocket. And it's been awful lately. I do feel bad for you guys, but we'll leave this open to U.S. residents. Anyway, let me prep some paint. I'll fill up the cup. We'll do the gravity feed, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me prep the paint, and I'll meet you over at my brand new Pace spray booth. Alright guys, here we are at the booth. Make sure your cup is straight up. Now there's no cap for this, so I imagine this is going to be just for detail work. So I guess it is a bonus to have for detail work, and you're going to do your most big jobs, I think, is what this is made for, particularly with the size of that needle. Here is my Teal Frost, so let's pour some in. See how far it fills right. It fills up quickly. Now the air pressure is so damn high. I think it's too high. But you know, let's go by what the book says. You know. It pushes a lot of paint. I'm personally going to adjust the. It looks good though. It goes on nice. Look at that. Look how smooth. All right. Well, we'll let that sit. All right. I'm going to lower the air pressure and see what we get, guys. 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to go down to 20 at least. So let's put a little more in here. Because I think it obviously has to go lower, particularly if I want to try some line work. Let's see if we can get some lines out of this. I'm not quite sure I can. You know what? Not bad for the size of the needle. This is not bad. Again, you could probably mostly look at this. This is going to cover a lot of area, particularly if we're going to prime with it. But not bad. A lot of good control. Let's try now that I lowered the air pressure. Let's see if we can cover a basic piece here. Covers nice. My paint goes on nice. Look at that nice color. Got this out because I'm going to be building a goof. I think I'm going to do a little custom paint work with my my paint line. There we go. That's covered. Look at that. Isn't that great? All right, let's try a little more. So you got to keep adding it. That's the only setback. So I think definitely for detail work. I've shown that you can get some fine lines with it. So let's see if we can just paint the edges here. It's tough for me to do this on camera. I'm not great at this stuff on camera yet. Actually, I'm using the wrong paint. We'll have to do this with the primer. I'll try and paint the edges with the primer. See if we can get that. Yeah, just wrong paint for what I want to show. So anyway, let's try this. This is the lower air pressure, and it still works good. Not blowing through as much paint as fast either. So let's try something else. Let's go even lower. Alright, this is 15 psi. This is the same as a Badger Patriot. The spring tension is just right. It's giving me a really good performance. Let's finish up this black spoon here. Let's go with that final wet look. Beautiful color. Teal frost. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Okay, what we want to do is to clean her out, get all the paint out. There it is. Not much in there, obviously. Let's go ahead. I'll grab this. What is this? This is acetone, so we'll just go acetone. Sorry, guys, if I'm drifting from the microphone here. I'm trying to reach back here. Let's go ahead and see how it cleans itself out. Okay. Now we can use a Kleenex or a paper towel for back flushing. You got to go with this cup is so tiny. I would put the the paper towel over it and do your back wash that way. And there you go. We're probably ready for the next color. Look how clean it came out. Now what you want to do is you want to put some in and you want to spray, and if it's coming out blue or teal frost, whatever we got here, you know it's still in there. If it's coming out clear, we know we cleaned it out. Nope, that is clear as day. So it's ready for the next. So that's all there is to cleaning it this way, the gravity feed. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way, and we're going to put the siphon feed in. We're going to flip her over and put the cup in there. Let me switch it out. I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to go in with some Stynylrez primer. This is red-brown. It actually says no thinning necessary. Shake well before use. I've been shaking it off camera using my powered 4E's shaker. And we'll go ahead and use the jar it came with. I wanted to keep these clean in case I give away both of these airbrushes. I have two of them. But I'll clean this out pretty good because we're going to test this also and see if that jar works in it. But let's go ahead and pour it right in. No thinning necessary, and I would imagine that's easy to see working because the nozzle is so big on this thing. 0.7 is a large nozzle. This might be the biggest one I have. Now I am going to go ahead and put the air pressure back to 30. You can hear it much more now too. So we're back up to 30. We've spun it around so the bell is facing the bottom. Let's go ahead. Hold on, guys. Got an air leak here somewhere. There we go. All right, let's get that plane wing. Where is that? Hold on, guys. I gotta get the airplane wing that I'm gonna test here. All right, guys. Got the wing. Let's go ahead and prime this baby. Yeah, that pushes. That pushes a lot of paint. You will prime a kit, a 1/32 aircraft kit. You can do with this. It goes on nice too. There you go. We'll let this dry. Look how good it covered. A lot in there too. A little more efficient than I thought it would have been. You can hear the compressor coming on. That's at 30 psi. But I'm going to lower it a little bit, and I'm going to try something. See if I can gain some control of it. Like I said, I wanted to try putting it over some edges. So let's see if we can edge something with this. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. See, this shield has like an outline. See it? I was using it as a guide. Try and get this so you guys can see it. So yeah, I guess you can. I mean, if I could do it like this, and this is awkward, I got the camera between me and this, and it's hard to get in close, and I use different glasses when I'm spraying, so if I can outline this nicely like this, you could probably pre-shade with this. No problem at all. Let's go ahead and see we get lines going with the Siphon Feed. Absolutely. This is with a 0.7. That's the kind of control you're getting here. Not bad. Not bad at all. And watch this. it becomes a spray can. Is that incredible? Look at this. Wow. And then we shift right back to this. Fantastic. Not bad. I'm impressed. I will definitely use this for priming my kits. I mean, that came out great. We'll put this in the dehydrator. Anyway, now I think what's cool about this is the cleaning portion, which I'm not crazy about on Siphon Feeds, but with this, by popping this out and flipping it up, it looks like you can clean it out, right? So let's go ahead and pull this out, clear the paint out. Let's see if this works, this extra jar. I hope it does. It does. Look at that. That holds a lot of paint. Now we can backwash this. Now hold on. The needle sticks out a little bit, so you don't want to poke your finger. Look at the filth in there. Look at the paint in there. And look at it all coming out. I could see it all coming out. It's going to come out brown because the water is brown now, you know. But check that out. So now, you can take this, flip it up, all right? See what's within arm's reach here. My Iwata Media Airbrush Cleaner. This is a water-based cleaner. Now again, we got to do the same thing I did with the enamel for the top, the gravity feed. Cover it up like this. There we go. Again, this is tough to do the way I'm doing on camera. The camera's between me. I got a new camera set up here, and it's a little tricky. It's a little dirty there. Clean that out. And that's it. Now, at the end of the night, I will pull the needle out, dust off the needle, clean it up. But other than that, it's all right. It works good. It works good. I just used water. I would keep one of these with maybe the Media or my homemade airbrush cleaner. I'll show you what I mean. This is my homemade airbrush cleaner that I show on one of my videos. Pour that in there. We can clean that right out. Get this out of the way. You can still see some water coming out. You guys can't see it there. And that's it. That's it. Not bad. Nope, spill a little bit here. Like to keep everything clean for you guys. Nothing coming out. Beautiful. All right, guys, we'll go over the results. I'll head back to the bench and wrap this up, and we'll get one of these babies away. All right, guys, here we are back at the bench, and results are good. I mean, we just wanted to do a couple things, so the gravity feed worked and the siphon feed worked, and thumbs up to both. The biggest setback is the tiny cup if you're going to siphon feed. However, the results are very nice. I'm trying to get the lighting here. This is over the black. This is just over the white spoon. Obviously, you can see the two different tones, but look how smooth and nice it atomized the paint. It went out really nice. Now, this is over the black piece from an airplane kit. Look at how nice it covered that. And this is from the siphon feed. The primer, the Stenarez red brown. Look at that. I put it in the dehydrator to dry it. It's really nice. It took away no details. That is fantastic. It's smooth. So, and it went further than I thought. I guess the siphon feed probably acts a little differently than the gravity, but that is a tiny amount versus what I had in the cup. But you can easily prime a whole kit right away. This came out, it's almost like a nice controlled version of a spray can. It wasn't enough to make it run, you know, and overdo it and lose details, yet it came out almost at that volume, but it went on nice. It atomized the paint nice. And again, like I said, for the details, I use this. You can get in a little tight. If you don't have the camera like I'm working between me and the camera, I guess you can go in and get some, you know, pre-shading done. If you do a little black pre-shading. I mean, look at the lines we were able to pull off with this. Not bad, particularly when I got a little more used to it. I could really pull a fine line. And then the same thing, I just pulled it back and cover this whole area. Sorry about the camera. Look at that. So a very nice, versatile airbrush. At the end, I would go ahead and Windex or whatever you use, whatever, you know, for thinner, go right in there, clean out that. You know, I touched it a little bit. It's pretty clean. It cleaned itself out really nice. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at the needle. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pull this needle out. It's spotless. Is that brown on the tip? I can't even tell. No, I think that's it. It came out pretty nice. So, yeah, that worked out. Now I can use my eyes here behind the camera. Oh, my eyes are getting better than I thought they were. So, there you go. I like it. It performed well. It does both. Not that I need both, but for guys out there who want to have one airbrush to do it all, or maybe even two airbrushes, you know, ideally I would go two airbrushes. You know, me, I have like 10 or 15 over here. It's a hobby at this point. But this is a nice airbrush. It kind of gets it done. Now, if you're going to sit there with a cup of paint, you can just keep pouring it in and do what you got to do with the smaller cup. I mean, it's no big deal. It is a good value that it comes with an extra nozzle, an extra needle. It has the hose. It's got the adapter, which is about $10. So really nice kit here. Really nice kit. I have nothing bad to say about it. It even fit these bottles from Hobby Lobby. They popped right in. I guess you can on Amazon if you're going to buy some extra bottles. Make sure it's this steep angled one. I'm not sure what the angle is. You know, I'll put a link for extra bottles in the description. So what I'll do is I'll throw one of these in. It's great to keep the cleaner in. You just pop it out and put the cleaner through it. Matter of fact, let me show you this, guys. Look at how well it cleaned out. This is the jar I sprayed the Stenarez in. This brown primer was in here. Look at this. I just took it to the sink, put some hot water in it, some of my homemade cleaner, shook it, rinsed it out. It came out good. Now there's no seal in here. Some of these have a seal. They get all caked up and discolored. This doesn't have that. I guess you don't really need it. And look at it. Because of that, you're able to clean it out nice. I mean, this thing is spotless. So one of my big pet peeves is cleaning a siphon feed, and that drives me nuts. It has this extra jar too. God knows why, but you got an extra jar with it. I would say keep thinner in one, and like I said, thin it out. Anyway, not nice airbrush. Someone's going to win a nice airbrush as I am giving it away. Don't forget, guys, like the video. You need to leave a comment because that's how I'm going to pick you guys as a winner. As I said in my previous video, it's not going to say in the headline giveaway because I think that's how they're finding out I'm giving something away. It'll say it in the thumbnail, and I'll post it on my Instagram feed that I'm giving one away. If we still have trouble, I'll let you guys know. I want you guys to know right now that I'm not going to give this away till I'll announce it. I'll say I'll announce the winner on Tuesday. I'll announce the winner this Tuesday. All right, and anything before then, it's a scam. And I'm going to announce it. I'll put up a post in the community section. Maybe I'll do a video here, you know, and then that's how you'll know who won. Don't go by a thing sent to you in the comment section. Hey, you won. Contact me at this number or WhatsApp. I'm not none of that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't put phone numbers. I don't make you pay for the shipping. None of that stuff. So that's not me. All right, you'll know it's me. It'll be Tuesday. Tuesday after dinnerish is when I'll do it. Eastern time here, East Coast America, and that's it. We'll get this done, and hopefully this goes well because I have many more things to give away, including an air compressor and many other things. I might do a full set of paints. I'm working on a bunch of giveaways. Anyway, guys, this is a nice airbrush. Someone's going to win a beauty. I do have 2 of these. I'm going to consider maybe giving the other one away too. I don't know. But I will let you guys know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like it, leave the comment to win, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification. A lot of stuff coming up. And have a great rest of your weekend. I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there watching. I'll be seeing my daughter tomorrow, and hopefully we have a special day. Hamburgers, hot dogs on the grill, nice weather tomorrow. You can't beat that, right, guys? Anyway, guys, have a wonderful weekend. A great, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope somebody nice out there wins this airbrush. It is pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed by it. Anyway, guys, that's all. Have a great day.